everyone, it's Rachel here. I did X for excess and now I'm doing Y for yellow. Nearly finished, and so I thought I'd use for a couple of the projects Mrs. Cog's Yellow in the Garden, and I'm just going to make some ephemera, I think. Oh, I need to turn my thing on, so let me just get out of YouTube and go. So I'm making ephemera. I might make, oh, do I want to do anything as complex as that? Probably not. No, not that either. Just a second. Oh, you'd think I'd get organised, wouldn't you? So this is a little bit complex to do, this one, but let's do it. So how is this one? This one can open that way. So first I need to decorate here. I might use some of this paper that I've got on my table. So just tear that. Oopsie, went a bit crooked. Because of course I'm not on my surface, am I? I'm leaning on top of something. And look, I'll just tear it like this. It's not a perfect science. Now, I have to go and get Lulu soon, but I've got enough time to do my half an hour challenge, and I just hope the doorbell doesn't ring, because otherwise I'll have to start again, because this is about the time that the postman could arrive, although sometimes they're late. That's why you never know. You just never know when they're coming. It's quite annoying. So here we go. I've got this book and I'm going to glue this down. Make sure I get glue everywhere. No plan, as per usual. Just get started and making. I'm going to put this here. Okay. And although these images are, oh no, here we go, I've got some bigger images here. So not the little one. Oh, isn't she pretty? So I could have her. Or these. Let me have a look. Which do I prefer? I think I might use her. Yes. Okay. So I think I might try and tear around it. Tearing away, whizzing along as you do, and I probably need, oh, isn't that going to be pretty? I might just quickly stitch around her. I'm in a bit of a stitching mood. Sorry for the noise. I need my coffee. When I saw Tina did yellow, I just knew that it had to be Mrs. Cog's Yellow in the Garden. Okay, well, I went off a little bit there, just a sec. Okay. Perfect thing to do when you've got about 40 minutes until you have to go and pick up your daughter. Perfect thing to do, I think. Now I need to find in here, it's not all going to be yellow. I just need to find some sort of paper that I might like to, because I want to, oh, I like that. I'm going to glue that down there. I might glue that with my PVA, which is over here upside down. Oh, do I like that side more? I think I do. Just because it's cardstock, it's a remnant of a Stamperia paper, so I figure it's probably better if I use a stronger glue, just it'll stick down better. We won't have peeling up and stuff like that. I'll just grab this and go, yep, like that. Oh, I like that, that's really pretty. And then do I want, no I don't, I think I want some lace. Now normally I would use my PVA, but I'm in a hurry. Probably can get my glue down faster on this with my glue stick, but I've made sure I put a lot. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. And then I want some lace, I think. Or, no, I don't want a ruffle. I want lace or something, textile. Well, that's pretty. I tidied up all of my textiles. I'll show you what I did. Do I have time for that? Probably not. Look, I put bigger pieces here and ruffles. And then, just because I'm always in such a mess. And then I've got another basket here where I had my bits. These are all the laces that normally stay on my table. So I just tidied them up a little bit so that I could find them easier. So I'm just seeing whether I might like, that one's a bit wide. No, I think I'll just stick down that one that I've chosen. And then I've got the bag of scraps here, which I like to have near because there's always something good in there, always. So we'll put that there. And then, oh, I like how it's transparent. And then I'm wondering if just a little strip of this might look very nice here. And I think it does. So I'll put that one there. And then the next job to do is just to do this part here. So I'll move this string out of the way, and I need to find a paper that I might like to use there. Move that out of the way. So let me see. So let me just look at Mrs. Cogner. It's not necessarily, oh, I've got some yellowy. Oh, that's nice. I've had a bit of this. Oh, wouldn't that's Medieval Mirage. That's the Eclectic Essence 2, I think, if I remember correctly. I might use that. I think that's going to be lovely. I think I'll use this piece over here. So let me just tear that. Now, quite quiet upstairs because the kids are at kindergarten and school and kindergarten. I haven't quite figured out how many children there are. There are a couple of little ones. You know, it's one of those extended family kind of situations. So I haven't figured out the dynamics. But I was thinking, down in my sort of cellar cantina down in the garage, we each have a room down there and we just throw all our stuff in there. We'd kept all this stuff when Stefano's cousin was having the baby, and we didn't know whether it was going to be a boy or a girl, and it became out a boy, a table, climbing on the table boy, shall we say. And so we had kept a whole lot of stuff for her, and then she didn't take it. She took it she took her friend's stuff. Not because she didn't even see it. She just sort of forgot that we had kept stuff for her, and then went and got it from her friend. So just looking for a piece of paper so I can glue here. And so we ended up having all this stuff. It's a big mess down there. And I've also got all these toys that were Lulu's. You know, like pet shops and those sorts of things that she loved. And so I was thinking maybe the little kids upstairs might like them. They probably, I don't know, because I don't know. They might be against toys. I don't know. Because they're not, you know, they're from a different sort of culture, so I don't know what they like. But I'm going to ask them. I'm going to go down eventually when it's not too cold. We're going to clean it out and take it to the, you know, the garbage place. So I'll just stitch down there. I've just got to move my strings out of the way, otherwise they'll get stitched down. And now I need to decide, will I open this one at the top or the bottom? I can do either or. I think I might open it at the side, not at the bottom, I meant at the side, as if you'd open it at the bottom. I think I'll open it at the side. So you can put a nice letter in there or a nice big journaling card. There we go. So there's project number 1. Oh, look at this, it's stuck to me. Okay, so that's project number 1 done. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? So there you go. nice. And then I'm going to have a sip of coffee. You'd think I wasn't in a hurry, wouldn't you? Okay, so then I've got more beautiful images here. I mean, I would just love to work with all of them. And I love the bees. Oh, I love that garden. What could I do with the garden? I could make a tag. Will I tear it? Maybe I'll tear them. I think that garden is beautiful, that painting. So do pop along and check out Mrs. Cog's wonderful kits, because you really won't be disappointed. And they're fun to use. And as I said, she cleans them up and does all nice, interesting sizes for you, ready to go. So this is going to be a tag. And I'm just going to see what paper am I going to put. Oh, here we go. Here's one of my favourite papers. I'm totally going to cover this because this is kind of new. This is like, you know, last century sort of paper, and we snob that now because we've got the really old paper. Well, if it's nice texture, I don't snob it. But if it's, this is a bit slippery, and I don't like slippery paper. It's not my thing. I like textural paper that's rough when you touch it. Okay. Yes, so I think I'll go upstairs. No, I won't go upstairs. Just if I see them in the street, they'll freak out if I go and ring their doorbell. They think, what does she want? I'm going to ask them, would they like Lulu's toys? I'll just fold that over. Don't know why I just did. Oh, I like that. And now let's find something. Oh, isn't that going to be pretty? But we just have to decide what is going to go with it. We could have a bit of this. Maybe a piece. That could be nice with it. That was sent to me. Who sent me that? Did you send me that, Sue? I can't remember. Someone sent it to me. Let's just stitch around. Oh, actually, no, I might glue this. No, I'm going to glue this. Decisions. I'm going to glue this to the back. We haven't used any of this stuff for a while, have we? So it's a good idea to use it. And I'm just going to put some glue everywhere here, so it sticks down. And I'm just going to stretch it out. It looks small, but when you stretch it, it all sort of works out in the end. Just give it a tug here and a tug there. I haven't even looked at my clock how I'm going. Doesn't matter. If I fail, I fail. Okay, and then I'm going to stitch around here. Might give it a little zigzag. I have really enjoyed this challenge, Tina. I think I might do it again. Obviously changing what we do with the letters. Oh, I really do like that. Oh, and I'm just loving this paper. I keep putting it everywhere, but I think I like that underneath. I do. So I'm going to get some glue on there. Make sure I get plenty. Plenty of glue. Stick that down there. Having a productive day today. That's why I'm sounding so chirpy. I'm not feeling grumpy. I get grumpy when I'm not productive. And today's productive, so I'm happy I'm getting things marked off my list that I have to do, because I have a lot of stuff to do. I finished one journal. I've contacted my customer if she likes it. Otherwise, I'll pass it on down the list and do hers again. I'm making a start on the next one, so I'm getting there. So I'm going to put that there. Yep, I really do like this, and I'm liking that it's kind of, I like the old book page. I better check the time, hadn't I? 15 minutes. We've got half an hour. I mean, 15 minutes still, heaps of time. And I'm not even going to put any more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch around and put that at the top. But what I need to do is make this writable. And let me just see. No, I need to do it that way. So let's get some, I'm going to change my piece of paper because that's very sticky and it's got a blob on it. And I'll do it here. don't really need to go right to the edge because I'm going to stitch around it, and I need to make sure, sometimes you know what I do, I glue it on the wrong side, which is very silly. That there. Okay. So excited. Gail started the challenge, so I'm going to, I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm very excited that she started it. Thank you, Gail. And so yep, I can't wait to watch that. You see, because I put things in my playlist and then I watch them when I get to them. So I kind of watch, I don't want to snip off my what do you call it, cheesecloth. There we go, moved it out of the way. Okay, and then I need to get this here and stitch around there. Absolutely in love with this tag. I don't know why. I just love it. I really don't know why. I just think it's so pretty. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's not very yellow, is it? But it's in her yellow in the garden. But it's in the yellow in the garden kit. I guess there's more, there's quite a few yellow flowers. Maybe I should put something a bit more yellow-esque on the back, just to be sure. This is kind of yellow and cream. Just so, you know, there's no doubt about it. It's 12 o'clock. The ding-dongs are going. The dingers. We'll call them the dingers. There we go. That's that one. I really do like that. Thank you, Mrs. Cog. And then what will we do? We need to make something else. We need to think of something else. Just let me see what's over here. What I would really like is an envelope. I'd like to do an envelope. Or a bag. What bags do I have? Sorry guys, I've just stood up. Oh, what about one of these? One of those could be good. I like that envelope. Could do one of those. Or, the other thing, if I could find a nice big piece of folded paper. Here we go. Or I could do one of these. I haven't done one of these for a while, and I probably need to do some more of these. Maybe I'll do one of those. And they always do my head in these, as you know, guys, if you remember, because of the shape. I struggle. They are a struggle. So I'm going to glue that down. That's that. Bang. And I'm going to find, I've got some Medieval Mirage papers here. I've been missing Medieval Mirage. I haven't been using them very much because I haven't had a chance, because I had to do other stuff. So I'm thinking I would like to have, well, first of all, let's get rid of this here. I need to go there. Oh, I don't like tearing them when they're really long. I don't do a good job. Oh, no, it's even printed crooked. So, okay, great. And then tear it there. Oh, come on. And then I need to put it here and measure my width. Hopefully I go straightish. Not really. And then I'll just put it like that. Run my finger along there so I can kind of see where my diagonal is and tear it down there. So I guess this is one of the easiest ways is to cover one of these is, you know, by using a larger piece of paper rather than collaging it. Okay, and just slide it a little bit. There we go. It's very pretty, isn't it? And then I thought I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I've got all of these lovely images and I'm going to put all her. Let me see here. I'm just choosing one. Those are a bit bright, I think, so I wouldn't choose one of those. I quite like that one. I think I like her the best. So, oh, here we go. There's others here that could be good. So that could be good because it's got a pinkish sort of background, this one. And that one could be nice. So let's just separate those from the group. I like pink and yellow. So I've got those. Okay, put those over there. So not that one. You see, once you separate them, then you start to see what will work. And I can guarantee you, I'm probably going back to my lady. I will just cut that out anyway while I'm at it. Okay. So that would be nice, but I think I like my lady more. She kind of goes, I think I'm going to tear her. She kind of goes with the pretty soft, shabby sort of seam. The birds are quite nice too. I need to stay on track, don't I, and not get distracted. I've got 7 minutes, so there's no need to rush, so we can think about it. Okay, so that's going to go on there, but I do need to fill up other areas. There are other areas that are bothering me. Don't need it that long. So I might like to break up here. I'm breaking up a little bit the background. So we are collaging, but you're just getting a general coverage of the background. Just gets you started in some way. And then I need to find something else. So I like that. What else would I like? I don't think I want written letter because I've already got that. I don't think there's much in there in that mess. What about in this mess? So we've got some nice bits of tea dyed paper or coffee dyed paper, whatever. I can't remember which method I used. Let's see if I'd like to see some of that there. Yes, I would. And then I don't know if maybe I might like. I don't want to cover up the whole background, do I? Just a little piece there. Keep all these ridiculous bits. End up with all this stuff. So I'm going to put that one there. I might just tear it down a teeny tiny bit just because it's a little bit, oh, I like that side more. So yeah, always check which side you like. There's always a side that you like more than the other one. Occasionally you like both sides well, it happens to me. I'm saying you in general, but I'm talking about myself. So that's that. I need to stitch around her. Why don't I get that done? Hopefully I don't run out of thread. I might do straight stitch because it's getting low. Okay. So that's that. And I might put that there, but I'm just going to put her there for a minute. And I think I want to put a little bit of textile. Just let me see, what do I have? Probably in from my scrap bag. Just something, yeah, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down. Then I'm going to glue her down. I think I'll put that there like that. It's just to break up the lines a little bit. And I think I'll just use, oh no, I'll use this glue, I think. I think this, the yellow for me, this was kind of, I've gone a bit faster with this one. It's really just because I had those lovely printouts by Mrs. Cog, and so it was just easy. You just pick whichever one I wanted to use, and it's been an easy task. I put it there. Oh, might like it up there. No, I wanted something down here. That's where I wanted it. I think I'll just stick it there. Get plenty of glue. It'll dry. And there you have it. Probably haven't got enough glue there. Yay, and the doorbell didn't ring. And glue down there. And no labels, guys. No labels today. There we go. So I can close my glue. I'll show you how much time I've got. You would normally hear it. 2 minutes. There we go. 2 minutes, so we can stop it. And I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I can put that away. Move all the stuff out of the way. Okay, so we made a side pocket. Need to make more of these. Oh, I really do like that one. It's very pretty. Oh, I don't know if you can see. And then I made this card. Now this, I know it's not that yellow really, is it? There's yellow there, but it was in the yellow in the garden kit, and I just liked it, so I used it, and I put some on the back. And we put pink, it's like a pinky orange, pink and orangey sort of colour there. And then I made this. I love these. This idea came from Tina. Now I was asked what video. Tina, I don't know what video it was. I can't remember. It was in your mass making. I think it was like in the first half of the mass making, maybe towards the middle somewhere, but I don't remember. I would have to go and search. It would take me a while to find it. So you'll just have to go through. Pretty sure it was in Tina's mass making videos, that one. So there you go. So there is why, and aren't they pretty? I love them. So thank you, Tina, and thank you, Mrs. Cog, for the beautiful kits. And thank you to everybody for watching and listening to me waffle on, and I will see you again soon. Bye.